Hello? Can you hear me now? I don't see any image. Okay. What the hell is this? No. This is the... I'm gonna have to name these part 1, part 2 or something. Alright, I'm guessing it's working again. Sorry about that. I won't try doing what I did just now again. I don't know what happened. Michael, how's it going? Sir Wellesley. Hello. What were we talking about? Scariest Sith, right. I mean visually, yeah. You're seeing a dude like Sion seeing a walking, talking, decomposing corpse coming towards you. That'd be pretty freaky. That's my phone. But Darth Treya is extremely dangerous. Like he sleeps with fiber base. Yeah, that's what Atten says. Did PC Gamer say anything different about this? Third game? No. That was it. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. When everything went black, I was at about 44 minutes. And the voice actor is amazing. Oh yeah, Sarah Kesselman, man. Unbelievable. So yeah, I went through this article a lot quicker than I thought I would. Love your creative videos on Boss. Love your videos on Creative Boss. Thanks, man. I had this idea you just reminded me of. I was working on a new Creative Conundrums this whole day. This one's getting kind of out there. And it's taking a lot longer to write for some reason. And I had this idea to maybe make it an incentive for something. To maybe because I've been looking into trying, I can use the Streamlabs thing to put up like a donation bar, like an achievement or something. I figure maybe I put it at I don't know, $5-10, and if you reach it, then I'll give you a little sneak peek of the next Creative Conundrums. But I didn't get around to working that out. That's just good. Crea was voiced by a theater actor, so she knows exactly how to be Machiavellian and Shakespearean. That is true. That's my phone again. 8 new messages. What? All of a sudden. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let me just put this on silent. There we go. Figure that out later. But anyway, yeah, when the stream went down, I was at about 44 minutes. And I went through this article a lot quicker than I thought I would. However, what am I going for? Well, core. There is no core. Not anymore. It broke apart. I did kind of plan for just an occasion. Kind of. Not really. But, there's something I enjoy doing. Is, watching AI battles. I like games that allow me to set up 2 sides or more and just let the AI battle it out and see what happens. but there isn't much of that going around lately. But I figured I'll just put this on as I talk. Have this going. This game you're looking at, oh man. There we go. Yeah, this game you're looking at, even though it's a Game Boy Advance game, the story is actually really deep. I don't know if you know this series, Tactics Ogre. Read the chat here. I feel that, and yes, your Curious Conundrums videos are well written, and it makes me really think and gives me a different perspective when I play KOTOR 2 again. Thanks, man. I was hoping I could do that. Although, I don't think I'm that great of a writer, really. I think there's still a lot of room for me to improve. And hopefully I can do that with more practice. But we'll see. But this most recent one is proving to be a challenge to write. Holy crap, Tactics Ogre. Orge. Yeah. Ogre. Yeah, it's Tactics Ogre because I was talking about how I like AI battles. And I've played through this game like 3 times. It's the story is really deep, surprisingly deep it's a Game Boy Advance game, but it's something, man. So the writers did a really good job of this. Yes, it's Tactics Shrek. I'm not really all that sure why they call it Tactics Ogre. I've only ever played this one and some of the one on the PSP, Let Us Cling Together. Tactics Ogre Conundrums RAM. You kid, but who knows? There's some real shit going on in this game. And some things actually worth discussing. So, you never know. But I'll probably do more Deus Ex before that. Hopefully, when I go and visit my brother this weekend, I can... Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Hold up. Because the next video I want to make on Deus Ex, I might as well just show you. I want to make a video discussing... Where is it? Nope, that's not it. Scheme period. This one right here. Maybe some people can discuss it in the comment section here. Give me some ideas. Because like the last one, for some reason Deus Ex it's kind of difficult for me to come up with stuff to say and or not to say right on the spot like Curious Conundrums. And that's what I used my brother for last time, to discuss it, and I came up with a lot of ideas, ended up with a half-hour video. So here we go. This is the video.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
Can I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Despite all I've read about the triads, I wasn't prepared to see them operating in the open, on the streets, and wearing uniforms. Doesn't the Chinese government care?
The Chinese leave Hong Kong alone. They barricade the roads to control trade to the mainland, but they know how business is done.
I would think the secret smuggling operations of the triads would disturb the Chinese government.
Maybe the luminous path, but China knows that the red arrow of business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and that they protect the city from outside influences.
You said outside influences. What does China fear?
China is the last sovereign country in the world. Authoritarian but willing, unlike the UN-governed countries, to give its people the freedom to do what they want.
As long as they don't break the law.
Listen to me. This is real freedom. Freedom to own property, make a profit, make your life. The West, so afraid of strong government, now has no government, only financial power.
Our governments have limited power by design.
Rhetoric? You believe it? Don't you know where these slogans come from?
I give up.
well-paid researchers. How do you say it? Think tanks? Funded by big businesses. What is there? A think tank?
Hardly as sinister as a dictator, like China's premier.
It's privately funded propaganda. The Trilateral Commission in the United States, for instance.
The separation of powers acknowledges the petty ambitions of individuals. That's its strength.
A system organised around the weakest qualities of individuals will produce the same qualities in its leaders.
Perhaps certain qualities are an inseparable part of human nature.
The mark of the educated man is the suppression of these qualities in favour of better ones. The same is true of civilization. It's a...
And was on mute the whole time. Oh shit. And yeah, there you have it. I'm waiting to see if anybody has anything to say about it. I think the music is too loud in that clip though. I may have screwed that up. But anyway, yeah, you're asking me about Chris Conundrum's machines at the song? I thought I listed all the songs in this one. I mean, sometimes I forgot. Damn it, I didn't. Let's see if I can recognize it. The one that plays at the 14 minute mark. That's almost degree of independence in our actions.
The human organism always worships. First, it was the gods. Then, it was fame, the observation and judgment of others. Next, it will be the self-aware systems you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
Oh, that song. That song is called The River of Life from The Witcher 1. It's this song. Please don't crash. Yes, that song. Great song. Remember, it's called River of Life. And it's from the very first Witcher game. So it's very kind of you that you care so much for your viewers. You also have once or twice a conversation about KOTOR in the conversation. We have? Oh, that's great, man. Thanks. But, you know, I try. I try my best. It's something I have to take advantage of right now because it's still a small community. See, we got 13 people watching now. I do kind of fear the day and also look forward to, because, you know, there's pros and cons to everything, of the day if my channel grows. And maybe at some point I'll end up doing a live stream where the comment section is moving so fast that I won't be able to read any of it. A lot of YouTubers who find themselves at that point end up doing things like making it a monetary reward, like maybe through Patreon, or they just rely on super chats or whatever. And I guess that is a solution. That might not be a solution for me because I don't know if my channel would ever get monetized, but just promise me you won't forget me when you get big. Oh, don't worry, I'm copyright. I'll always remember you, especially because of your name. I'm sure I'll be dealing with a lot of that issue when that happens. Copyright issues, I mean. In fact, since that music was so loud, I'm gonna try something. Well, you have a lot of pros and cons. The most important pro is that it is a small community. We know each other. Well, yeah, we get to, I don't know, having a small community also has its pros, its major pros. Like this, where, it's more intimate. So yeah, let's fire this up. And maybe I can get that conversation right now. I might have a save file close to it. All I gotta do, turn this off. I spilled my drink.
I spill my drink.
There it is. Okay. Now, I got all these save files for, when I'm recording. Just like KOTOR 2. All I gotta do now is find one. Here we go. Yeah, sorry about that. There's these checks.
I'm meeting someone.
Of course
Hey,
you are.
man.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
still.
wait.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I'm
Right,
surprised you
you
can
know-
actually see me. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Leather boots. Yeah.
Here you go.
Perfect. I order you to stand in the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Bye-bye now. Enjoy the place.
Hello.
There's hookers. There's corrupt businessmen. There's sailors. And here we go. This is the guy. Okay, let's have that conversation. Sounds a bit loud still. I can't tell if you're screwing with me or not. Well, let's go. Here's the conversation.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
Man, this guy's accent. But yeah. Can I ask you something? Here we go.
Can I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Despite all I've read about the triads, I wasn't prepared to see them operating in the open, on the streets, and wearing uniforms. Doesn't the Chinese government care?
The Chinese leave Hong Kong alone. They barricade the roads to control trade to the mainland, but they know how business is done.
I would think the secret smuggling operations of the triads would disturb the Chinese government.
Maybe the luminous path, but China knows that the Red Arrow are business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and that they protect the city from outside influences.
You said outside influences. What does China fear?
China is the last sovereign country in the world. Authoritarian but willing, unlike UN-governed countries, to give its people the freedom to do what they want.
As long as they don't break the law.
Listen to me. This is real freedom. Freedom to own property, make a profit, make your life. The West, so afraid of strong government, now has no government, only financial power.
Our governments have limited power by design.
Rhetoric? And you believe it? Don't you know where these slogans come from?
I give up.
Well-paid researchers. How do you say it? Think tanks? Funded by big businesses. What is that? A think tank?
Hardly as sinister as a dictator, like China's premier.
It's privately funded propaganda. The Trilateral Commission in the United States, for instance.
Stop there real quick. I think the line that stands out to me the most is when he says that the West is so afraid of big government and now has no government, only financial power. Now he's obviously talking about mega corporations becoming so powerful that they are effectively the government, but they're not really a government, they're corporations. But I guess you could say it's one of the downsides to having a democracy. But then again, you always hear people talking so much about they want about big government and small government. They always like they always talk about it like those are the choices you have, but I don't hear anybody ever talking about effective government. No one ever talks about what the government actually should be doing. And that's kind of disconcerting. Like, why won't a government do something that will work, that data shows will work, or at least the polls show that people want? Why wouldn't they do it? Well, then you go back to that financial power quote, and you might realize why. financial power and the new bureaucracy based in new bylaws based on contracts over legislation. Yeah. And it also says that our government has limited power by design. This is true. Because,
The separation of powers acknowledges the petty ambitions of individuals. That's its strength.
A system organised around the weakest qualities of individuals will produce the same qualities in its leaders.
Perhaps certain qualities are an inseparable part of human nature.
The mark of the educated man is the suppression of these qualities in favour of better ones. The same is true of civilization.
I'm looking. I'll take a drink. Forget.
It says basically if you put people's weakest qualities on the pedestal, then eventually that'll work its way into its leaders. That makes sense. Because then the people with those qualities will vote for people with those qualities. Whatever those qualities may be. I don't know, man.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
Yeah. We've been through this. Leave me alone. And that's it. That's what I think I can get a pretty decent conversation on my brother with that. I basically want to work my way up to the Morpheus conversation because that's probably the deepest conversation in the entire game. So I want to make sure I'm good or at least better at this before I tackle that one. In our country, Papito, whoever does something good is a shithead even in politics. The man who found a cure to postpartum fever was a Hungarian man also. They put him in a sanitation, then the inmates beated him to death. Why? Man, I don't know, man. Entire human history is, there's no shortage of warmongering, death-worshipping lunatics. And there's statues of them everywhere. Kings and emperors. I mean, you want to talk about murderers. It's how the world works. That's awfully depressing. But then again, you have a point. Man, are we good? Yeah. I went on for well over an hour now. Maybe I should try and play something, really. What would I play? No. It's 10 p.m. Maybe I should go back to writing that Creator's Conundrums episode. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek. A little reward for sticking with me all the way through, even with the technical issues. I won't give away my secret sauce or anything. I'll just read the first paragraph. And it might change since, this is, I guess you could say, kind of a draft. It's a short paragraph. Don't expect too much. Actually, you know what? I'll read two. I'll read the first two paragraphs. And then I'll sign off and go do something else. I don't know, watch Law and Order or something. You have your own sauce recipe? Yeah, I don't have any sauce recipes. I just kind of throw some stuff together. I use olive oil. I also toss in some sesame oil, some chili sauce. What else I toss in there? If I want to make the sauce thick, then I use ketchup. Yeah, I use ketchup to get it nice and thick. soy sauce, very thick soy sauce, and then also Tabasco sauce. George likes his chicken. Papito likes his chicken spicy. So I use a lot of I use a lot of Tabasco sauce really. Those spicy things were supposed to be good for your for the digestion. At least that's what I heard. My own sauce recipe involves a lot of tequila. Oh wait, that's pico de gallo. Pico de gallo. I think that's how you read it. I don't know, man. I'm not all that well versed in Spanish. I wish I was, though. I wish I was able to speak perfect Spanish. I find Latino women to be quite attractive, but I have to, like, God damn it, I can't communicate with them. Anyway, here we go. The first two paragraphs of what I have so far for the next Creator's Conundrums. In the previous Creator's Conundrums, I discussed force nexuses. Nexuses. The hell am I saying? Force nexuses. Sometime afterwards, I was viewing videos in my Kriya playlist and I ran into one I had forgotten about. In this video, Kriya speaks about force nexuses and echoes, specifically echoes that travel through the force. After the second time, Kriya instructs the exile in using the force to read her surroundings. The exile can inform Kriya that when she listened to her allies' thoughts, she heard something that she could only describe as an echo. That's it. That's all you get. I'm at how many pages now? Let's see. 3 pages. I got 3 pages worth of stuff, and with 3 full pages. So by the time I'm done, I'm probably gonna reach maybe. I still got plenty more to say. I think I might reach 6 pages. Who knows? We have a traditional food, which is a soup called goulash. Put a ball in beer in it, and it will be much more better. It's not a sauce recipe, but it's a secret stuff. The good stuff. I don't know where I'm from. We got this one dish called gyambo, and I remember when I was a kid. Apparently, I really liked it, but one day I was all hyped for it because people told me I liked it, so I believed them. I guess I must have had it at some point before, but then my grandmother made it for me. She placed it in front of me. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, what is this? She's like, that's gyambo. I'm like, it is? She's like, yeah. You like it? I do? I like this? This looks disgusting. Man. What nationality am I? I mean, legally, I'm Dutch, but I wasn't born in the Netherlands. Let me see if I can find oh, yeah, there it is. That's an image of it. Check this out. This is it. That's what gyambo looks like. It comes from this. I don't know what this is. A fruit? Vegetable? God knows what it is. But yeah, this is, you see that? When you stick a spoon in it, you pull it out, it's all slimy. You know, the stickiness needs to be just right. Some people like to put fish in it. Others not. Others like to put what you call tutu. Or, yes, what is that called again? Damn it. I'm forgetting more and more my native language. But yeah, this is it, man. Some people like to put shrimp. Yeah, you could put all kinds of stuff in it. See, you see this? You see this? This, you know what that is? That's something I actually really like. That's pigtail. Pigtail. juicy. But I don't eat it from a gambo. I eat it from baked beans, red beans. Love red beans. Red beans, red bean sauce, some rice, some pigtails. Tastes like butter. That does look disgusting. Yeah, it kind of does, but I don't know. Apparently, I used to enjoy it. Especially the rear, senpai. The most disgusting food is the most tasty and the health. From what I've learned throughout life, the worse the food tastes, the healthier it is for you. Like, for example, I can't stomach. I keep forgetting names while I'm live on stream. Broccoli. I cannot stomach broccoli. Even the whiff of it, like, almost makes me gag. I'm like, this is disgusting. But it's probably one of the most healthiest things you could eat. And my mom, man, I envy her. She can eat that shit raw. She loves broccoli. Man, I can't. No, I can't do it, man. Everyone's taste buds are different. No, it's a shame. Damn it. Why can't I remember the name of this? You see this yellow thing? It's really good, but it can be kind of dangerous to make because, like, my brother when he was staying here, he tried making it, he burned himself a little. But yeah, I can't remember the name. But it's great, though. It's a great side dish to have. It's a good alternative. I mean, there's a lot of cornmeal involved. So, it's plenty of carbohydrates. But what the best thing is that it can work with so many things. You can eat it as a side dish. You can cut it up into clumps and put it in yogurt. My grandmother used to do that. It's heavenly. You can also slice it and then fry it in some oil. Make it like nice and crispy. Man, it's so versatile. It's amazing. But for some reason, I can't remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember the name. Give me a second. Let me see if I can think about it. Let me play this song while I try and think. Funchi. Oh wow, I paused it at 0, 1, 2, 3. But yeah, that's what it's called. This yellow thing, it's called funchi. That's awesome. See, I was determined. I had to remember it. I wasn't gonna turn this live stream off without remembering what it's called. But yeah, there it is. It's called funchi. But you thought I was Portuguese. Yeah, no, I can't speak Portuguese. I wish I could because Brazilian women are also attractive. And I can't communicate with them. But, maybe in another life. It's way off. My home country's food, ceviche. My home country, it is in the continent of South America. It's classified as part of that continent, but it's an island. I think I told people this already on stream. But yeah, no, I'm an island boy, so I'm always on island time. But yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from a Caribbean island. Where the waters on the beaches are crystal clear, and the sky is blue and the sun is shining every day. So much so that I got tired of it. Jordan, you live on an island? New Zealand. Good heavens. That's literally on the other side of the world from where I am right now. Damn, homie. Poliska. They're kind of neighbors then. Romanian, huh? See, I don't speak Romanian either. But Romanian women are also attractive, but still I can't communicate with them. Oh well. That's the third time I've said it. I miss it now. I'm in Canada, and -40 weather. Oh well, that sucks. But because I've been in blistering heat my entire life, I'm okay with the cold. In fact, I mean, it's pretty cold here. I mean, not anymore since it's no longer the dead of winter. It's springtime, but it can still get pretty cold at night. So I still get to wear this really great sheepskin I got going on here. You know, really all nice and packed in. Opposite, Texas. Yeah, no, I've never been to Texas. I have Caribbean heritage. Nice. Oh, child, please. I was about to say, oh, child, oh, mine. You mean my wingman? Oh, you mean in Romania? Oh, wait. Was that you? Saying that you're Romanian? Or, wait, what was it? Damn it. I think I must have missed something. Anyway. Wherever you're from, I'm sure there's beautiful women there too. Blistering heat, shivering to death. Well, no, you see, that's the thing, because here, if it's cold, you can put on a coat or two, you know, and be comfortable, a scarf, a hat. You know, it can be regulated. The heat, on the other hand, cannot. You're just sitting there in the pool of your own sweat. And unless you got some sort of air conditioning, I mean, even if you do, you can't really take it outside with you. You're going to have to walk around in the blistering heat. I hate summer. I hate summer. Especially summer here because, I mean, there's no air conditioning. All I got is my fan. If I go to my brother's, I have to buy my own fan there because otherwise there's all these, I can't open the window because then there's all these bugs flying in. They're trying to crawl up my ass. It's disgusting. I'm in Arizona. You see, I mean, Arizona, you're living in a desert, my man. That's awful. But you like the heat. Hey, man, then I'm good. Good for you. What was the name of that horse again? Oh, no, the horse had no name. That was the song. I don't remember. That was Arizona, though. The colder it is, the more alive I feel. You're not one of those guys who goes diving ass out in ice cold water, are you? I've heard of those guys. In fact, there's a guy in Rotterdam, I think, that teaches people to survive out in the cold or to regulate their body. It's some sort of monk thing. Basically, you know, mind over matter type of thing. And yeah, he has people go diving head first, your ass out into ice cold water for training. If you love the cold, it's absolutely amazing. I wouldn't go so far, but it is pretty good. It's easier to get warm. It's harder to get cold or cooler. Exactly. And that's exactly the point I'm making. But you're in Arizona. humans have the broken ability to sweat? I mean, come on, plenty of animals can sweat. I don't think pigs sweat, though. I don't think pigs have sweat glands, and that's why they roll around in mud. In the cold, they vibrate. Meanwhile, I'm in Michigan, so it could be a coin toss about the weather, yeah. It's here, too. Sometimes people are like, they don't know what to do. It's much easier to function in heat. It's much easier to function in heat than in cold. I mean, say that to people, suffering from heat stroke and such. Blistering heat. At least in the cold, you can put on a coat or two and still get the work. But in the heat, it's just sweltering. Canadian summer is like South American winter. Yeah. South America, I mean, are you talking Chile? Because it can get pretty cold down there. Being able to feed your hands seems underrated. Did I miss anything? Man, you missed the whole thing. I'm about to sign off here. I was just looking at images of food from back in my home country. You see these? Pig's tail, my man. Pig's tail. Luscious. Scrumptious. What did you miss? I mean, you can watch the VOD, but you missed me reading and talking about the article that was written about Chris Avellone, talking about what plans they had for KOTOR 3. You missed a little discussion on Deus Ex and about mega corporations. That's about it. And then food. Yeah, food. Oh, and hot chicks. Yeah. Hot Latina, Brazilian, and Romanian women. There's also some talk of that. No, I'm not. However, in the winter, I sometimes go outside in just a t-shirt and everyone is looking at me like I'm insane. But I love it. I don't feel the cold like everyone does. It's pleasant for me. Dude, heavens. Well, be careful. Don't end up with frostbite. Here in Michigan, the weather is always inconsistent. Cold and sunny, warm and rainy, random throughout the week. Cold slows everything down, makes everything numb and sluggish, no good. I mean, sure, but you end up having a stroke in heat. Anyway, it's 10:30. I went extra long today because something happened to my PC. I don't know what. But I think it's about time for me to sign off. Oh God. I'm forgetting this weekend. I gotta go to my brother's. Keep forgetting. I got stuff to do. I don't know if I'll be able. I mean, I was hoping I'd be able to. Oh, right. I also read the first 2 paragraphs to my next Crea's Conundrums. You also missed that. But you can go back and find it, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to finish the Crea's Conundrums episode this week, unfortunately. I mean, if I could get the writing and the recording finished tomorrow, Wednesday, then maybe I can get the whole video finished by Thursday, have it rendered so that by Friday I can upload it, set it up, and then leave to go to my brother's. But I still have more things I need to do. I got stuff I gotta bring, I gotta pack. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, my brother's. He's far away. Takes 2 hours for me to get there. But yeah. That was this. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'm gonna read another article, I think. This one about Amy Hennig and how she reacted to the news of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, because I mean, I can only imagine she's going like, oh, come on, after hearing about it and getting Her thing canceled. So sad. Damn it, where is it? Where's my music? Music videos, where are you? I gotta sign off. I gotta go do other things. Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I apologize for the technical difficulties and not being quite as energetic today, I don't think. But yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.